just talking with the cameraman here that the last time I did this interview, I cut the power inadvertently.
Yeah. Oh,
Of course, Scott Thompson did that.
Scott Thompson.
Of course.
Thompson.
How can I top that? I turned the lights right off.
We've got a backup generator. You can't ruin anything.
Okay.
It's perfect.
Oh, yeah, you'll see. I can ruin anything. I can ruin any interview. You'll see.
I've been rewatching the Larry Sanders Show,
Oh.
which you're on. How did you end up getting cast for that? Did you know Garry before?
No,
Or?
it was just like it was like like a god reached down and plucked me out of the foam and said, "I want you to be on my ship," whatever that means. But you know what I mean, Garry? No, it was after the Kids in the Hall, and I was traveling in Turkey, and I had just had not a catastrophic, but I was in a Turkish bath. You don't need to ask too many questions.
Okay.
Anyways, I'd fallen against the rocks and I'd burned my leg in front of all these Turkish men. So of course they had to treat me with salve and ointment, which is obviously my end game. And anyways, I was recuperating in a hotel, and I got a call from my manager that Garry Shandling was looking for me. And I was getting ready. I go, oh, okay, I'm ready to get out of Turkey. My leg is all inflamed. And anyways, he just he flew me to Los Angeles, and he just told me, "I want you to be on the show." And I was like, "What? You're like a god." And he didn't, there was no audition.
Wow.
He just said, "I want you to replace Linda Doucette," who is, I thought, that's your girlfriend. You don't have to fuck you? So we got that out of the way. It wasn't very good for either of us.
But it got you the job.
It got me the job.
You did.
Absolutely. It got me the job. He realized, yeah, maybe I'm not gay. And then he just said, "I want you to play a gay character." And I was like, there's a part of me was like, oh, damn. At the time, I was quite naive, thinking that I'd be able to escape that box. But the times were not right for that box to be escaped.
It
was impossible.
It was different.
It was a different world. And then I said to Garry, well, let's make a deal. I will play this character. I'll make him gay, but I'm not going to be sassy. I wasn't going to be a snap queen. I said, I'm not going to be that guy. I'm going to be a dutiful worker. I'm going to be a guy who, and I think it's important that he really likes Hank, Jeffrey Tambor character, because no one on the show really respects him. And I thought, I want Brian to respect him. And then the second thing I asked for, I said, this is my negotiations, I said, and I'm going to be, this is a hard deal, Garry. He has to be Canadian. And Garry was like, "Oh, we can't go there. There's never been an openly Canadian character on television." And in a way, kind of true. Canadians were very much at the time hiding themselves. Now they're much more open.
Well, now everyone wants to be a Canadian.
Yeah, and it was a very different time then. So I said, I'm not going to worry about how I say sorry. I'm not going to worry about out and about and all that. I don't want anybody telling me, "Hey, can we cut? Can you do that again, please?" I'm not going through that. This guy's from Vancouver, and he was like, "Okay, it's a deal," and that was it.
Wow,
and
I love that.
And that was the character. And then I decided to make his clothes a little odd, but the character was just basically Garry.
He let you go?
He saw me on TV. He was a Kids in the Hall fan, and he just went, "I want that one." And I went, how can you say no to Garry Shandling?
Yeah.
He's like one of the greatest comics of all time. I consider him a real mentor and a lovely man.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah. And that show changed everything. So that's how I ended up on Larry Sanders.
Wow, I love that story.
Oh my God, the lights haven't gone off yet.
We're still in the light.
We're still in the light.